chicken wing.
Yeah, hey, you
Chicken wing, you chicken wing. Chicken wing, you chicken
Ow.
Mhm.
Woo.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yay! Writers in the house, actors in the house.
Ready for a new start. We are ready for that vaccine.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Playground Experiment. For those of you that don't know me out there, my name is Mike Lesser. I'm the artistic director of the Playground Experiment, and welcome to our virtual home here on our YouTube channel at our Voices of America Writers Workshop presentation number 5. Woo! Give it up for all of these beautiful writers and actors from all over the country. Not necessarily, we used to be a New York company only, but we are not there anymore. Before we start our event, we will start our event like we start all of our events, which doing a land acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge that we are on the lands of Indigenous people, and we give honor and respect to all of the people past and present. We are in New York here, and we are in the Lenape people land. If you are from any other part of the country, and you know we have Marta from other places, feel free to hold it up or let us know what other part of the country you're in. If you don't know that, we have lovely maps that we can send you.
I'm in Brooks County right now. I'm in the Karankawa area. So
I love it.
Tanya, we got her in Seminole area. Yeah, we got lots to be.
We acknowledge that, and we are thankful to be here. And we thank you guys for being here. We are in all over we are part of, wow. We are here to present the Writers Workshop. This is our 4th Writers Workshop of the year, created by the amazing David Davila. Our
starts
with the most. So what you are going to see tonight are based off of an 8-week workshop that David has created. And this is the first time you're going to hear work of these wonderful writers. We do have a couple of alumni as well who have come
back the year, doing a little bit of a wrap up, kind of like, we also have a lot of our alumni acting tonight and reading stage directions. It is a family affair. We are so excited.
And David, let me ask you a question. Like, when this whole thing started a year ago, like, how did we get this started? How did the Writers Workshop actually get started?
Well, I don't know. We had been talking a lot about Playground Experiment and how we could create more opportunities. And I just thought, well, I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of things, but I have spent a lot of money studying the craft over many years. And I felt like one thing I could do was give that knowledge to people to create new opportunities. So we decided to, I made a Facebook post and like, hey, is this a crazy idea? And you messaged me immediately and we're like, this is not a crazy idea. I want the Playground Experiment to be involved. And from there, it just took off. We even got Adobe Acrobat involved, and it's been great. It's been a great year. It's been awesome.
The exciting thing is what you're going to hear tonight is 10-15 minutes of new works, maybe a little continuation of works we've already seen, maybe some brand new stuff, Emma, from some of our writers. But the exciting thing is a lot of the work, and some of the work, actually 2 of the plays that started at in the David's workshop have actually been through how are currently involved in our development process as well. And now they've been gone. And one of them is Justin P. Lopez, who is here tonight. He's reading tonight. His play has been part of it and just actually won an award somewhere.
Won an award, which is like, wow, he wrote that play during quarantine in this workshop, and now it's an award-winning play. That's awesome.
So we are super excited. That being said, I'm going to disappear. I will be on YouTube chatting with all of you. If you want to chat, let me know that you're there, and feel free to say hi to me. And I'm going to leave David to host. Actors, do that beautiful thing that you do and wave, make some noise, and do what you do, and see if you can disappear and just leave just our writers.
Did you say do? Yeah, let me get the writers on screen.
Just leave the writers.
Give us a wave. And everyone on YouTube land, all in chat world, make sure to tell Mike that he looks cute with his hair pushed back. Okay.
Thank you.
Great, these are our writers. Give them a round of applause. One by one, they will be sharing new pages from work that they've created this year in 2020 in the hysteria of this awful year. I personally have been very affected by COVID, so my heart goes out to anyone else that has been too. And also just want to say, if anything else, there's been a lot of death, but we have also been here creating. And so from this great pause, we're going to see a bunch of new art and creation. So I feel really good about that. I hope the writers do too. So thank you, writers. And let's go ahead and get started. First up on the deck is Lou Johnson. Lou Johnson, tell us about your play. Actors of Lou, come on down, as they say on The Price is Right. Lou, tell us about your play. Introduce these actors and then take it away. You're on mute, Lou. You're still on mute.
Okay. The play is called I'm Not Myself, and it's with Dave Osby Shepard reading the part of Mr. Jack, Andrew Jackson Jones, Mr. Jack, and Tanya Perez reading his daughter, Samantha Sam Jones. And the play is about an older couple, and Mr. Jack used to be a civil rights activist, and then he has Alzheimer's, and his wife, he's having problems with his wife who's died of cancer, and he kind of doesn't know it. And so he's kind of a Huey Newton type character, old civil rights guy. And his Sam, the play is more about Sam really, because it's about her watching them both die. One from cancer and the other one from Alzheimer's. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, and we've got Chris Buchanan on stage directions. Thank you so much, Chris, for helping us out. And great. Take it away, y'all. Take it away.
I Am Not Myself, play in 3 acts by Lou Johnson. Act 1, Scene 1. We're standing in the hallway outside the master bedroom of an elegant townhouse in Nashville's ritzy West End. Samantha Sam Jones gently taps on the bedroom door. From the other side of the door, we see her father, Andrew Jackson, Mr. Jack Jones, dressed in his pajamas as he creeps towards the door. Sam puts her ear against the door. She listens. She knocks again, louder. Mr. Jack slithers closer to the door. He listens.
Who's that?
Dad, it's me.
Me? Me who?
It's me, your daughter. Open the door.
I thought you was in Boston.
That was last week, Dad.
Oh, I've been having a hard time keeping track of time these days. What day is it anyway?
Today's Wednesday.
What are you doing here? I thought you worked on Wednesdays.
I do. I'm on lunch break.
So why aren't you somewhere eating lunch?
I just wanted to come by and check on you guys. Is that okay? What are you doing in there?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm doing what I always do.
Would you please open the door?
No.
No, why not?
I'm not supposed to let anyone in.
You can't let me in? Well, who told you that?
The president. Haven't you heard? We're under quarantine.
I know we're under quarantine. Dad, where have you been?
Where we been? I've been here.
But I've been calling you guys for 3 days.
Did you not hear what I said? We under quarantine, which means we can't talk on the phone.
Sam grabs the doorknob. She yanks it. She tries to turn it.
Why is the door locked?
Your mom must have locked it when she left.
She left? Where'd she go?
She went to Kroger to get more bleach.
Get more bleach? More bleach for what?
I had a gallon, but I dropped it. Now it's all over your mom's new comforter.
What in God's name are you doing with bleach in the bedroom?
Haven't you been watching the news? The president said if we drank a cup of bleach, it would kill the virus. At least I think he said a cup.
Oh,
Hell, I don't know. It could have been a gallon.
did you just say that you drank a gallon of bleach?
Jesus, woman, are you deaf? I said I was pouring myself a glass, but the jug was too dang heavy, and I dropped it. Spilled the whole freaking gallon all over your mom's new blanket.
Are you kidding me? You actually tried to drink bleach?
Well, he said it would kill the virus.
Oh, you can't believe that guy. He's a fucking idiot.
There will be no blaspheming in this house.
That man is not a god, Dad.
Damn it, I said there will be no blaspheming in this house. So stop it. Stop it right now.
Whatever. So how long has Mom been gone?
A couple of days? Maybe 3. I forget.
Excuse me? Did you just say she's been gone a couple of days? Maybe 3?
Yeah, I believe so.
Have you called the police?
Call the police? Call the police for what?
Mom's been gone for 2 or 3 days. And you don't know why you should have called the police?
Call the police for what? There's nothing they can do about it. Hell, your mom been threatening to leave me for 30 years now. So I guess she finally did it.
Leave you? Why would Mom leave you?
Mr. Jack plops down on the floor next to the door. His head is in his hands.
The quarantine's been really hard on us. They told us to drink the bleach. We thought it would make us better. I guess it was just too much.
Mr. Jack starts to weep. Anne places her ear next to the door.
Dad,
Yes?
are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
He stands and wipes the tears from his cheeks with the back of his hand. He insists.
Yes, you are. I can hear you.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are. Dad, please talk to me.
Your mom's gone. There's nothing more to talk about.
Did she take her medication?
Mr.
How the
Jack,
hell would I know that?
You know Mom can't go anywhere without her meds.
Don't you think I know that? Hell, I'm not crazy.
Don't yell at me.
Well, who the hell else am I going to yell at?
throws himself onto the bed.
Oh my God, you're crying again.
Just want my old life back. That's all I want.
Sam grabs the doorknob and tries to yank the door open.
Ugh, damn it, open the door. Open it right now before I kick it down.
I will not. Not now, not ever.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Please open the door. If you don't, I'm calling the cops.
Will you at least let me put on some clothes first?
Sure. But you better not try anything stupid like climbing out the dang window.
I'm not going to jump out the damn window.
Fine. I'm going downstairs. If you're not standing in the kitchen fully dressed in 5 minutes, I'm calling the police.
What about your mother? Shouldn't she be back by now?
Well, if she had any sense, she wouldn't come back.
I heard that.
I know you did.
Hey, would you mind putting on a pot of coffee? I'm feeling a little sleepy.
Sure. Hey, Dad, have you seen Tipsy?
What's a tipsy?
Tipsy, my cat. Mom was supposed to be watching her while I was in Boston.
That's your cat? Damn it, I was wondering where that damn thing came from.
You've seen her? Where is she?
I went downstairs the other morning to make myself a pot of coffee, and the damn thing was asleep on the kitchen table. I told that mangy bag of fleas if it didn't get off my kitchen table where I eat my food, I was going to chop his damn head off.
Dad, you better not hurt my Tipsy.
Then you better take it back where it came from.
I will. As soon as I can find her. I wonder where she could be.
Your mom probably took it with her.
And why would she do that?
Who knows why she does what she does?
I'm going downstairs. See you in 5 minutes. I love you.
I love you too.
Sam exits stage right. Mr. Jack gets dressed. End of scene. Act 1, scene 2. We're now in the kitchen of the Jackson family. Sam sits at the table, her cell phone clamped to her ear. She takes a sip from a coffee mug that sits on the table to the left. She places the cup back on the table.
There's nothing you can do? What the hell do you mean there's nothing you can do? There's a lot you can do.
Sam abruptly stops talking. She places her hand over the phone, listens.
I think he's coming. I'll call you back later. Damn it, when I find out what's going on.
Sam shoves her cell phone in her pocket. Mr. Jack, wearing blue surgical scrubs, complete with booties and a face shield, enters.
The coffee smells nice and strong the way I like it.
Mr. Jack takes a coffee mug and a fifth of whiskey from the cupboard. He walks over to the coffee maker, pours some coffee into his mug, then fills the cup the rest of the way with the whiskey. He places the whiskey bottle on the counter, takes a sip, smiles, and sits at the table.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
It's a little early for that, don't you think?
Nope.
It's your liver.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Whatever. So did you hear the news?
What news?
Biden won.
I knew.
Joe Biden.
Not Obama's Joe Biden.
Yes, Obama's Joe Biden.
Well, he finally won it. Good for old Joe. Hell, I forgot he was running.
You forgot he was running? How could you forget he was running? He's been on TV 24/7 all year.
I don't have time for that silliness. Hell, I have enough on my hands trying to keep me and your mom from catching that dang COVID, or whatever the hell they call it.
You haven't been watching the news. You used to watch it all the time.
After Trump told us to drink the bleach and it didn't work, I stopped watching it. Why do I need that crap? Shit, I feel bad enough already.
But Dad, don't you think it's important that you know what's going on in the world?
I could give a rat's ass about what's going on in the world.
What happened to you? You used to be so into politics.
That was before I found out they're all a bunch of crooks.
Well, at least we got Trump out of there.
Yeah, so some other crook can take over.
Joe Biden's not a crook.
One thing I learned when I was in prison is that no matter who gets elected, I'll still be black, and I'm still going to get the short end of the stick.
My dad, always the optimist.
I'll be optimistic when there's something to be optimistic about. Right now, I'm going to get me some more whiskey.
Mr. Jack rises, pours himself another Irish coffee, and returns to his seat at the table.
So, Dad, what's with the scrubs? You trying to make a fashion statement or something?
For your information, I'm trying to stay alive.
And how exactly is wearing surgical scrubs going to keep you alive?
To keep the germs off my body. That keeps me from having to burn my good clothes.
Burn up your clothes? Why would you burn up your clothes?
Dr. Fauci said if you've been out around people, you should wash your clothes after you get home.
You have a washer and dryer. Why don't you just wash your clothes?
I'd wash them, but if I do, what if I don't get all the COVID out? And what if the COVID stayed in the washer after you washed the clothes? Then what?
So you decided it'd be best to just burn your clothes.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I know it sounds crazy to you, but I ain't taking no chances.
Buying scrubs all the time is going to get quite expensive.
Not expensive as dying.
No, I guess you're right.
So, who was on the phone?
On the phone? When?
I was coming down the hall and I heard you talking to somebody. Who was it?
Nobody.
Must have been your mother.
It was a mom.
You're lying. Are you going to tell me who was on the phone?
It was Calvin, Dad.
Christ, why did you have to call him?
I wanted to find out if he had talked to Mom.
Oh my God, you didn't tell him your mom was gone, did you?
I did.
Why?
Because it's his mother, and he needs to know she's missing.
She ain't missing?
No? Then what is she, Dad, if she's not missing?
She gone. That's all. She just gone.
Gone. Missing. What's the difference?
I told you about using that kind of language in this house, and I'm not going to tell you again.
sorry.
Why did you have to call him?
Why not? He needs to know.
For what? So he can bring his ass over here screaming and yelling, swinging his hands like a damn cat with his tail on fire?
He needs to know.
Mr. Jack staggers to the table and he plops into his chair.
Damn him.
How can you say that?
Say what?
I heard what you said. Listen, whether you like it or not, he is your son. And he loves you.
And I love him too. Sometimes.
Why do you treat him like that? Is it because he's gay?
I could give two shits about him being gay.
Then what is it? Why do you hate him so much?
I don't hate him. I may not like some of the things he does, but I don't hate him. And even if I did, it wouldn't be because he's gay.
Then what is it?
I can handle him being gay. I can even handle him being married to another man. What I can't handle is the fact he's married to a white man. You know how I feel about white people.
What about Mom?
What about your mother?
Oh, she's white, for Christ's sakes. Or haven't you noticed?
I don't think I ever thought of her as being white.
You've been with her for over 30 years and you never thought of her as white?
I guess not. But I love her. Always have. So I guess it just never crossed my mind.
I gotta get back to work.
Already?
Funny, Dad. So what are you gonna do about Mom?
What do you mean, what are we going to do? Do how?
Don't you think we need to call the police?
Probably. You want to call them now?
Dad, I just told you. I gotta go back to work. I'll be over after work, probably around 6:30. You will be here, won't you?
Of course I'll be here. Where else am I going?
Fine. I'll see you around 6.
Sam walks towards the door, stage right. She stops and turns to Mr. Jack.
Oh, I meant to tell you. Calvin said he may try to stop by later.
Lord, please, I'm in no mood for this shit.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
Sam exits stage right. Mr. Jack slumps into his chair, his head in his hands. And scene.
Yay! Congrats! 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 Thank you, Lou. Ooh, I'm trying to unmute you, Lou. And
I'm unmuted.
oh, okay, there you are. Hey, great piece. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Marvelous work, marvelous actors. That is too real. Yikes, that is too real. I love that the biggest thing too that he has with his son, or the biggest issue he has is with his son, is the same thing. I mean, he went through that too, and yet he can't. This is really loaded and a lot. Very interesting work. Congrats. Keep writing the play. Can't wait to see where it goes, where, what it blooms into. So fabulous. Let me bring in the next group. The next group is Bonita and her crew. Bonita, how are you?
Fabulous.
Oh, good. You look fabulous. That's for sure.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Are all of your actors here?
Let me see. I only have 2, so yes.
Hi. And we go ahead and introduce your crew. Tell us a little bit about your story and take it away.
Okay, I am Bonita Ellery, the playwright, and joining me tonight is the fabulous Star Kirkland, who is reading for the lovely Winnie. And then I have my brother from another mother, Anthony Dornestork, who is reading for the role of Harold Butterfield. And I also have Robin L. Dimension. I don't want to butcher.
Yeah.
You got it. Is fabulous, who will be reading the stage directions. I always wanted to write a love story about people who may or may not wind up together in the end.
Oh, wow. I hope that's not a spoiler.
So no, it's not.
Well, love your cast and take it away. Take it away.
Thank you.
Let Them Eat Cake by Bonita Ellery. Winnie Jones, a Black woman, late 20s. Harold Butterfield, a Black man, 30s. Setting: Harold's apartment, Brooklyn, New York. Time: the past. Scene 1, Act 1. Lights up on a messy bachelor's bedroom in a small studio apartment. A window by the front door shows a city covered in a blanket of snow. There's a nightstand to the left of the bed with a bag of chips, a few empty beer bottles, and a half-eaten cheesecake. Winnie is sleeping peacefully in the underwear with a leg with one sock on it, dangling off the bed. Harold is offstage in the bathroom, mumbling to himself.
Where are my pants? This can't be
Silence except for Winnie snoring.
Winnie Pooh, where are my pants?
Winnie's snoring gets louder, and now she's snorting like a pig. Harold rushes out of the bathroom in his underwear. He slams the door with such force it scares her awake. She jumps up in the bed.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Harry! Oh,
Maybe
almost had a heart attack.
I'm just trying to find my pants.
What?
Harry gets on one knee and looks under the bed.
Hun,
Yes?
please tell me that you didn't get rid of the big bag of clothes I had sitting by the door.
I didn't get rid of the big bag of clothes you had sitting by the door.
So, Pooh Bear, what happened to the big bag of clothes I had sitting by the door?
I dropped them off at the Salvation Army.
Oh, I thought you said that you didn't get rid of the big bag of clothes that was sitting by the door.
That's what you told me to say.
No. What I said was,
Bear Bear, you didn't just tell me to say that I didn't
know what I said. But what I said, listen, I want this job so badly. I want to be successful, take care of you, and get out of this dump. How can I do that if I don't? Never mind.
Don't
what?
Don't never mind me.
What? I didn't do that.
Yes, you did, Harold. You never minded me. You dismissed me.
No, I did not. And you can't tell me when I can never mind you. I can never mind you when I get good and darn good.
Aha! You just admitted it. You never minded me.
You're insane.
No, I'm not the one that decided to get all my pants clean the day before an interview.
What?
Oh, never mind.
I'm not doing this with you.
Harry slowly sits on the edge of the bed and covers his face with his hands and exhales. The phone rings and they both stare at it.
Who's that?
How should I know?
What do they want?
Probably you, since it's your phone.
No one I know is up this hour.
Maybe it's a family emergency. Someone could be dead.
No one dies this early.
Well, you'll never know unless you answer the damn phone, Sherlock.
I'm having a pants meltdown right now. Can you?
Winnie answers the phone and goes dead.
I don't know. They hung up again. You know, this keeps happening. You should call the phone company.
Nah, forget about that. They'll stop eventually.
Winnie stares at him before grabbing one of the beers off the nightstand. She sips what's left in the bottle. She sips the beer out.
Yuck.
What?
Warm beer.
That's what you get for throwing out my pants.
Oh, what I get? Oh, really? You better watch yourself, Mr. Butterfield.
Or what? That sounds like a threat to me.
Harold scoots closer to Winnie. He tickles her feet.
Uh-huh.
You are a problem, and I am a problem solver.
Uh-huh. See that? You're no match for the tickle monster.
She kicks and screams, trying to get away. She twists her foot, and all we hear is a crack.
Ouch! Ouch! My ankle! I think it's broken.
Baby, your ankle is not broken.
You don't know. It went pop.
It didn't go pop, more like crack, crack, boom.
And that's when my soul left my body.
Harold does a wrestle pose.
Destroyed another one. Harold Butterfield Bone Crusher.
Shut up. It's not funny. It'll probably have to be amputated now.
No, you just
Harold rubs her ankle and kisses her foot.
turn it the wrong way. That's all.
Now I'll never be able to ice skate again.
But you don't know how to ice skate.
That's not the point.
Sweetie, you're fine.
No swimming, bike riding, and I can just forget about disco and the electric slide.
Oh yeah, nah, that's a huge problem. Can't have my black wife at the Butterfield family reunion. She can't do the electric slide.
If I can't dance no more, I'm not invited to the cookout.
We black. You can't dance? That's a federal offense.
Contrary to what you believe, not all black people know how to dance, Hair Bear.
Harold starts talking loud like Southern Baptist preacher.
Yes, they do. It's in the Bible, the book of Negroamity, the chapter 6, verses 11:31. It says, and I quote, all babies born of color or African descent carry the James Brown, Michael Jackson gene, the ability to be a dancing machine.
He starts doing the robot singing James Brown's Make It Funky.
I say,
Winnie grabs a pillow and hits him with it.
That's funny, Harry. I guess I can scratch out hopscotch too.
Pooh Bear, you're damn near 30. When was the last time you played hopscotch?
Not since I was like 6. But I might want to start again when we have
Have what?
a goddamn goat, Harry. A child.
The only thing we are having is a rent party if I don't hurry up and get this job.
I want a baby at some point.
Nope.
No.
When did we ever decide to have? I never said I wanted a baby.
I just assumed that we would have children.
Oh, I see. Just like you assumed that I wanted you to get rid of all my pants.
You can get more pants, Harry.
I don't want more pants. I want my pants.
Harold Butterfield, I swear to God.
You fall in love with a beautiful woman, and what does she do? She throws out all your pants.
You never said that you didn't want me to throw out the bag.
I thought you knew that because of how I grew.
Oh, so one could say that you made an assumption.
That's not the same thing, Winifred.
Oh, I think it is, Harold.
The couple sit in silence.
Winnie, I don't want kids. I never did.
And I do. Always have.
The phone rings again, and Winnie grabs it.
Hello?
They hang up again?
Dial tone.
Yeah. Is there something that you're not telling me?
No. Well, see,
Are you seeing someone else?
Dealing with you and cheating? Nah, I don't have the mental capacity for that. Baby, it's just you. You know that. It's just.
Spit it out.
The phone rings, and this time Harold answers it.
Who is this?
Dial tone.
And?
Well, I don't know who it is.
Who?
Never mind. I mean, don't worry. The calls will stop. Trust me.
The prank phone calls and the pants drama is all too much for me right now.
Harold starts gathering all the dirty clothes off the floor.
I still can't believe you got rid of all my pants that I needed to get him. All of my pants that I own.
So we're back at this again?
Again? Well, sorry to have inconvenienced you, Your Highness.
Technically, I didn't get rid of them. I donated them because you left them at the door like you always do when you want something donated.
Harold picks up the phone.
Who are you calling?
Hello? Yes, this is Harold Butterfield. I was trying to reach Mrs. Jameson. What's that? Sure, I hope.
Winnie puts her finger on the button and disconnects the call.
Hello? Hello?
Harold tosses the receiver on the bed.
What did you do that for?
Because we are not done talking.
We are done. We have to.
What?
Forget it.
I'll get more pants.
There's no time, and now I'm going to call her back and look like an idiot.
I'll take care of it.
There is 20 feet of snow outside. You won't make it back in time.
That's who?
That's me. That's who.
You're overreacting. You always do this.
You shouldn't have done that.
You have to calm down.
I am calm.
He starts biting the bottom lip.
No, you're not. You're doing that thing again.
What thing?
That lip thing. You bite your lip when you're stressed.
I'm not doing the lip thing. I'm simply licking them because they are dry.
Nah, I know the difference between biting and licking, and you are definitely biting.
You are imagining things.
Are you done having a stroke over that stupid job?
It's not a stupid job. It's the job of my dreams, the job I've always wanted. I have worked my ass off just for a meeting with this company, and you've blown all of the chances of that.
Oh, so it's my fault?
Obviously.
Unfucking believable.
I can't understand why you are more supportive. Like none of this matters. It should matter. What I want should matter.
What about what I want, huh?
How in the hell can you even think about something like that when I can't even get to a freaking job interview? No job, no family, no future. And you want kids? Give me a break, Winnie.
Winnie storms into the bathroom and slams the door.
Winnie, don't walk. Come on now.
Harold goes to jiggle the handle, but it's locked.
Hair Bear is sorry, okay?
Apology not accepted.
Harold plops down on the bed. He feels something. He pulls out a pair of wrinkled up pants. He runs to the bathroom and bangs loudly on the door.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh, come out here. You have to come out here, please. Please?
The door opens. Winnie sits in silence. Harold takes the pants and shows them to her.
Look, Pooh, pants, baby. I have pants. I'm redeemed. I'm happy.
I'm pregnant.
This is Jameson going to take one.
Harold's in deep thought. He hasn't heard a word Winnie said. He gets an idea and claps his hands.
Mrs. Jameson going to take one look at me and hire me on the spot. She'll say those are the best pants ever.
Harold plugs up the iron and pulls the mini ironing board out of the closet.
Pooh Bear, when I get back from this job, we are going to celebrate just how wonderful your man, Harold Butterfield, is. I'm taking you for cake. Whatever kind of cake you want, you can have.
Did you hear me?
Chocolate?
Harold.
Vanilla?
Harold, listen to me.
Strawberry. No, scratch that. My last one. I hate the way the tiny seeds get in my teeth.
Harold! I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
Pregnant.
By whom?
Take a wild guess.
Like pregnant?
Like pregnant.
How did this happen?
I was abducted by aliens and
I know how it happened, but we've been.
that's sweet.
No. Really?
Yeah, really.
But we're always careful, right?
No.
No.
You seem confused. We haven't been careful in years.
You did this on purpose.
What?
Get all my money.
You don't have any money.
I know, but pregnant? Shit.
That's it?
What else you want me to say?
I was expecting for you to say more than that.
Under no circumstance can we have a baby right now.
We are having this baby come hell or high water.
How do I even know it's mine? I feel like you've been.
You son of a bitch! How dare you!
End of excerpt.
Pregnant?
Yes, the commitment, the commitment. I live, I stand 100.
I'm literally pregnant now. Push on the play.
Wait, what?
Yay.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. I was kidding.
Oh, I was like, is this an exclusive announcement? Oh my God. Okay. Yay, congrats. Loved it, love it, love it, love it. Love that, love the dynamic, love these characters. I can't wait to see what happens next with these two people. And I've read ahead, so I a little bit know more than y'all know. No, I won't say it. I won't say it. Thanks, guys. Let's bring on the next group. We've got Sue, and she's bringing in this piece called Larry. Angela, how are you? How's life?
Hi, David. How are you? I'm good.
Good.
Back in the closet.
Tell us about this piece.
Oh yeah. So David, I have to start off by thanking you, because I'll say you've been supporting me to continue writing. I kind of stopped writing there for a while.
We all do, yeah.
So I'm really glad that David reached out to me to do the reading tonight, because it definitely gave me an opportunity to keep writing.
We need deadlines to write, and that's what I tell everyone. Like, you sign up for the Playground Experiment, just sign up to read, to have your stuff read. Just get it out there, and then worry about writing it after you invited everyone to come.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, really excited to have this brilliant, amazing, talented cast with me tonight. So for everyone tuning in, just quick about the story. Everything you hear tonight is pretty much true. This is the story of my father, and over the years, as I've gotten older, my mom, she's been sharing all these stories of my dad, from when I was younger, and memories of him and his childhood, and things that he told her when he got drunk. And I just thought, it's so tragic and it's so human. And the script is meant to be in Chinese fully, but obviously for tonight's purposes, we'll be reading it in English. But I think even then, it's really relatable. So yeah, I'm just really glad to have everyone here. So we have the lovely Karen Lee as Fiona. Oh man, I don't have everyone's names right now. Alexandra Kumala. Please excuse me, cast, if I'm mispronouncing your name.
Maybe the cast can introduce themselves.
Yes, let's have that. Thank you.
Take it away.
Hi, I'm Karen Zen Lee, and I'll be playing Fiona, Larry's wife.
Hi everyone, I'm Julian Leong. I'll be playing Larry.
Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan Wong Fry, and I'll be playing Andy, Larry's brother.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'll be playing Alan and Paul, brothers of Larry and Andy.
And I'm Justin P. Lopez. I'll be reading stage directions. Or you're muted, Angela.
Oh, I said thank you so much. Let's take it away. Thank you.
Exterior, Taiwan Street, day. The streets are busy with vendors setting up for Chinese New Year. We see them displaying Chinese New Year items for sale, laying out red and gold items. The vendors bring out large baskets of candy and trays of cookies. Alan walks through the streets in his military uniform carrying a backpack. Children and adults walk past him, admiring and buying the Chinese New Year items for display. He turns onto a narrow street and keeps walking. Exterior, home, day. See a row of small cement homes. Alan walks up to an unlocked door. Interior, home, day. The house is empty. The living room is quite sparse. We see a small couch, table, and TV. There are family photos hung on the wall.
Ma!
He walks into the bedroom and sets his belongings down, and then walks into the kitchen. He opens the pantry. Empty. Door creaks open, shuffling. He walks out to the living room.
Alan, you're back.
Where's Ma?
Out gambling.
Everyone else?
Older brother's in trouble.
What happened?
A few nights ago, older brother got drunk. On his way home, he hit someone with his motorcycle.
Who?
Black Society. Luckily, it was just an injury. No one died, but they sent him to the hospital.
How about Larry?
He's fine. We negotiated. They just want money.
How much do they want?
$200K.
Where are we going to get the money from?
Well, I've been asking around.
Where is he now?
Home. We have till Sunday.
Where are we going to find 200,000 in 5 days?
Interior, Larry's home, same night. The room is dark. Larry sits in the dining room, smoking and drinking. A big storm, thunder, and heavy rain. Throughout the conversation, Larry keeps drinking until he's finally drunk.
If we can't get the money, what do we do? Do you have a plan? Andy is currently asking around. Best case scenario, a friend can help out. Do you know anyone whose business is doing well lately? Could you see if they can loan you some?
I can only think of Mr. Liu. We go out drinking sometimes. He opened a jewelry store. It's doing pretty well.
You think you could ask him?
Hard to ask for a loan. Everybody knows about Ma's gambling problem. Now this, I don't think anyone's willing to help us out.
Interior, Larry's home, next morning. Alan wakes up. He looks over and sees a drunk, snoring Larry. He grabs the phone.
Andy, older brother mentioned a friend, Mr. Liu. Kind of drinking buddy. Do you know him?
Yeah, I know him. He owns a jewelry shop on Main Street.
How come I've never seen it before?
Well, it's pretty hidden. It's behind an alleyway. Why do you ask?
No reason. Larry just mentioned him yesterday. I didn't know a jewelry store opened on Main Street.
Oh, okay. I don't have time to chat. I'm meeting a friend later. I think he might be able to loan us and help us out.
3 days later, Saturday. Interior, Larry's home, mid-morning. Larry wakes up. He gets up and lights a cigarette. The phone rings. Andy calling.
Older brother, good news. I got the money.
You did? How much?
Yeah, I'm meeting my friend at the bank later today. He's willing to loan us all of it.
But thank you, younger brother. You've been a great help.
An excited Larry goes into the kitchen to grab a celebratory beer. He props himself on the couch and turns on the news.
Breaking news. At 7:30 a.m., an armed male suspect was seen fleeing the scene of a robbery. The owner received one gunshot wound in the shoulder. We are told he is currently in the ER. When the police arrived at the scene of the crime, they chased the suspect by foot. Nearby bystanders witnessed a series of gunshots. We reason to believe the weapon is stolen military property.
Crash. Larry drops his beer.
The suspect was a 19-year-old male. Photo seen here. I am told the suspect did not survive.
Photo of Alan. Larry stares at the TV, passes out. Blackout. Cut to present day. A man curled up in the fetal position holding an item. Larry wakes up alone in the living room. The room is spinning. How long has he been out? He looks around. There are many empty beer cans surrounding him. What time is it? 12 p.m. He gets up and sets the item on the table. A photo of him and Alan. Telephone rings.
Hey, I'm dropping off Angela around 9 this Saturday.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Are you drunk again?
No.
Slowly walks over and opens the fridge. Beer, leftovers, various Chinese sauces. He grabs a beer. Still spinning, he plops himself on the couch and lights a cigarette. Telephone rings.
Hey. Bob kept ringing the bell all night. We couldn't sleep. I can't take it anymore.
I'll come by later and pay him a visit.
Fine, see you then.
Interior bedroom, dark. Curtains closed with a peep of light seeping in. Beds not made, clothes everywhere. Smell of cigarettes and alcohol linger in the air. He showers and gets dressed. Interior, Paul's home, moments later. Paul opens the door.
Where's Bob?
Downstairs in his room.
Ye's room, same time. Ye is sitting in a big, comfy chair. In his room, we see a wheelchair and walker.
Bah, came to see how you're doing. I rented this videotape. It's very good. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay, put it in.
Larry inserts the videotape. He walks over to the bed and grabs a blanket, places it on Ye's lap. Then he adjusts his seat and stuffs a pillow behind his back. Ye looks comfortable. Larry smiles. Ye sits and watches. Larry goes to find Paul in the office. Interior office. Paul sits in his home office on the computer, busy.
Did you speak to Susan? I need to drop Ba off at their place for a few days. Work has been too busy lately.
She can care for Ba anytime, but she wants everyone to chip in $1,000 per month.
Is she crazy? She wants money to take care of her own father?
Like Ma, can't commit without money.
Oh, what's wrong with this family?
Hey, what's the company's insurance policy?
Why are you asking?
My throat. Last month I went to the family doctor. Said it was an infection, so I got on antibiotics. But it's acting up again.
What do you think's going on?
Don't know, but I should probably see a specialist.
Well, if something's really wrong, you should go get it checked out. The company bought excellent healthcare coverage, so you should be fine.
Okay. Look, I know you're busy with work, but see if your wife can take time away from church to take care of Bob more.
Larry grabs his coat and car keys. Saturday. Interior Larry's home, day. The doorbell rings. Larry opens the door with delight. In front of him stands a 6-year-old girl. She carries a small backpack. Behind her stands her mother, Fiona.
Angela, Baba's making your favorite today. Pork and pumpkin. And your favorite, fried rice. Okay.
I want it.
Come on. Go get ready.
I'll end work at 5.
Interior dining room moments later. Angela sits at the table coloring and eagerly awaiting her favorite dishes. Baba in the kitchen cooking. She smells the fragrance of the pork and pumpkin wafting through the air. She listens as the oil sizzles. We hear dishes clanging. As he brings out the food, we see the steam wafting off the hot dishes. The smells fill the air. Angela scoops a large bowl of fried rice and bites into the tender pork. Larry is happy as he watches his daughter enjoy her meal. He digs in. As they eat, Angela piles her bowl with a mountain of pumpkin and the pork juice over her rice. Larry bites into the pork and sips his beer. As he's about to swallow, he feels something strange, like there's something blocking his throat from swallowing. He quickly runs to the kitchen sink.
Papa, are you okay?
Larry hurled over the sink, coughing. Why can't he swallow? He spits out that bite of pork. He's terrified and confused, and why can't he swallow? He takes a deep breath, tries to swallow his own saliva, slowly. Okay, it's fine. The blockage is gone. He returns to the dining room table, still on edge, afraid it will happen again.
Papa?
He grabs his beer and takes a sip. Okay, he can swallow again. It's fine.
Eat up. Baba's fine.
I finished. Can we play hide and seek with the ball?
Larry sets down his drink.
Of course.
Hours later, they played their game. Angela is tired and is now watching TV. Larry sits on the couch smoking. What happened? That was weird. Felt like someone shoved a ball down his throat and blocked off everything. Doorbell rings. Angela runs to the door.
Mommy, look what Jennifer got me.
She pulls out a stuffed doll.
I don't want you bringing it home.
Angela looks at her mom. She can tell her mom's upset, but why? Angela walks over to the living room to set the doll down.
Why do you have to be so mean?
I hate that bitch.
Angela walks towards her Baba. She hugs him goodbye. Monday, interior salon, day. Fiona has just finished a facial with a client. She's cleaning up. Her cell phone rings.
Fiona, Larry's in the emergency room.
What happened?
He called me this morning. He said he couldn't swallow anything, not even his own saliva.
You know, he told me there was something wrong with his throat about 6 months ago, but he didn't mention it again. What did the doctor say?
He said he needs a CT scan and a few tests. We won't get the results of the scan until tonight.
Okay. Keep me updated if something happens.
End of excerpt.
Woo! Woo! Great job. Fabulous work, fabulous actors. Love it. I want to, well, no spoilers. And I think I so thank you for your work and keep writing. Get your next deadline, schedule a reading or something, and then you'll have to write the whole thing. That's what I do. I should probably mention I have a reading on January 9th of Hotel Puerto Vallarta, my new play. So I'll tell you guys more about that at another time, like on the internet. But let's bring everybody back and let's go ahead and start this dance party. I mean, don't we all love dancing? This is going to be more like jazzy dance party, a little bit of...
Let's give a round of applause for all of our part 1 writers. And all of those brilliant actors. So much drama. Oh my God.
A lot of drama.
Wow.
Mary J. Blige would be very upset.
I'll give it up. Before we go into our second half of the evening, I just want to make a couple of announcements of some upcoming things and some things to think about. If you're looking for a fabulous stocking stuffer, we have our Faces of America Monologue Festival Anthology number 2 currently on sale at Amazon. $2 from every book does go to Black Lives Matter. And for those of you that don't know, Faces of America is our annual, now it's annual monologue festival. It actually was the thing that kind of started Voices of America, because after the beautiful success of seeing all of these amazing artists up on one stage and all these great words, we were like, we need to have more of this. And then David came up with posting that. And I was like, yes, that's how we're going to do it. And we did it. But you can check it out. There's 25 wonderful monologues. And if you want to know what the monologues are, you can subscribe below to our YouTube page, and you can go watch the entire Faces of America Monologue 2 Festival that happened it happened 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh my Lord, my brain. 2 weeks ago, yes. See all these beautiful artists do their work, and you can like that video too. I'm realizing that we don't have enough likes. People said we need to get more thumbs ups. So we need more thumbs up on things. So feel free to go through, watch, no, not here, Elijah, on our YouTube channel, but thank you for the thumbs up. For those of you in YouTube land, we have wonderful actors who gave me thumbs up in this Zoom. They're brilliant. I love you guys. That was awesome. So you could check out our Faces of America Monologue Festival book on Amazon. Other thing to note is we normally we have fewer events in the month of December, but since we're all trapped in our houses so much, we decided to do an additional volume this year, which is, and for those of you that don't know what our volumes is our flagship program. So programs like Voices of America are kind of separate, but then hopefully the writers from Voices of America will submit to come and participate in our flagship program, which is Volumes. And what Volumes does is we bring in 15 minutes of work from 6 writers, and we present it in this very similar fashion. And our last volume of the year will be on December 28th. And the following writers are going to be presenting, just so you know, and some of them are in the room. Alex Castro will be presenting, and she'll be presenting work that she started writing in Voices of America. Ben Dworkin will be presenting. Bonita will be presenting a different piece. David Michael Kirby will be presenting Maura Kelly and Thomas Dieter. So there's all of that. And actors, if you want to be considered for participation, you can go to our website right now and click on the Please Cast Me list, and we'll maybe cast you. That's the only announcements I have to make, because I'm really excited to see what's coming next, because you guys' first act blew my mind. And I'm so excited to see what's happening in the second act, because I've seen what's happened in some of these pieces before. So I want to know what's coming next. So I'm going to disappear and give it up for David. David, do what you do.
Well, I do. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things, like make chicken salad, which
salad is good. Chicken salad's very good.
I want to know though if Bonita is bringing in the next little section of that scene in 2 weeks, and we can find out what happens next, or if she's bringing in something new. So
I think she said she's bringing in something new.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. So you'll have to wait to find out what happens next. Come to the play. Okay, next up on the docket is the fabulous, the wonderful Michael Perdomo. That is Perdomo, as we like to call him. Mike, tell us about what you're working on, introduce your actors, and take it away.
Yes, thank you. I like the one word name thing, Prince, I like that. Yes. So this is a series I'm doing. It started at the Voices of America class. It's called Corinne. It's about a young, early 30s woman trying to find her way in New York City. She's an actor, just struggling with a lot of the stuff that we all know. This scene in particular, it's kind of, you get a sense of the kind of stress and turmoil in her life, and we get to meet her friend and her brother, and kind of her introduced to her life situation. played beautifully by Maria Isabella Rojas, is Corinne, the title character. Rosie, the awesome best friend, is played by the amazing Alex Castro. We have Oli Corchado as Terrence, her brother, and Christopher will be reading stage directions. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy.
Awesome, take it away.
Written by Michael Perdomo. Scene 1, interior. Terrence's living room, day. Dirty laundry dots a cramped apartment. A true crime documentary plays loudly on the television in the background. Corinne enters the room, tidying up with her ear to the phone.
Okay, yes. I can't really pay the whole thing now. I'm not working and I live with my brother.
The person on the other end interrupts. The worry shows on Corinne's face.
I'm aware of that, and I'm sure I'll be able to pay the whole thing soon, but right now...
Buzz! The apartment door rings. Champion, a pit bull, starts barking. Corinne hushes him, peeping through the keyhole. Opening doors, she reveals a smiling, dancing Rosie. She holds up 2 wine bottles.
Happy hour, bitch!
Corinne quietly greets her and waves her in.
No, not you, of course, sir. I'm taking this very seriously. This is just a large amount right for me right now, and I...
Starts to tear up and turns to hide a face from Rosie. A faint male voice echoes from the phone.
I can't afford that.
Who is that?
Bill collector.
Oh. Wait, what? Give me that.
No. Rosie.
Hello, who is this?
Rosie keeps the frantic Corinne at arm's length while turning away.
Don't worry about who I am. You called us, remember? I'm Mrs. Cruz, financial representative in all financial matters. Isn't that right, Corinne?
Yeah, sure.
You hear that? It's official now. So what's it, Greg? What? Are you serious? What kind of idiot buys someone else's debt? She didn't pay Bally Total's Fitness. What makes you think she's gonna pay you?
The dancing gets better. The blah, blah, blah hand motion, some air humping is involved.
Woo! Yeah. And my friend told you she couldn't pay it all and you're giving her a hard time. Let me ask you something. Why are you going so hard for these guys, man? They don't care about you. You feel good calling a hardworking woman on behalf of a corporate bank demanding money for a gym membership that she ain't never used?
Hey, fuck you. I went a couple of times.
Okay, don't be a bootlicker, Greg. Be the change you want to see in the world. Fuck the man. It's just numbers on a screen, baby.
She continues to hump one of Corinne's stuffed animals.
Yeah. We'll talk about it and get back to you with some figures. Happy birthday. Bye.
The voice on the other end grows louder before Rosie abruptly hangs up.
What did you do?
You got to learn how to talk to these people. Don't go crying over some guy on Long Island. You're just another name on a list of suckers to call. Also, you might want to avoid that phone number for a while, so.
My God, like, your credit score must be, like, incredible.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. For now, how about we start this chill day off right?
All right.
2 glasses, pops the cork on a bottle of sparkling, spilling some on the ground as they cheer. The dog howls. Keys jangle and the front door swings open. Terrence walks in, struggling with the groceries, just as they clink glasses.
Hey, sorry to interrupt the cocktail hour, but a little help?
Just as he goes to handle the bag, his feet slides out from under him, slipping on the spilled wine. He falls on his ass, hard. They begin to laugh, but a crazed stare from Terrence shuts them down right away. Getting up in a rage, he steps over to the flat screen and tries to shut it off, fumbling with the black sensor bar. Nothing. He presses randomly, trying to find that spot and shuts it off. You know the one.
A little to the left.
He presses the bar again with no response. He's about to boil over. Kareen walks over and touches the right spot, shutting it off.
Yo, Corinne, what the fuck? The apartment's a goddamn wreck. I walk into your clothes everywhere. Murder shows at top volume while you're spilling Moet all over the fucking place.
I'm sorry, that was me who spilled it. And actually, it's Prosecco.
She trails off while Terrence and Kareen shoot her daggers.
Well, you're my sister's friend, so I'm gonna take it up with her.
Hey, I was in the middle of cleaning, and then all of a sudden this bill collector just
Oh, shocking. Someone else you owe money to.
Royce shakes her head. Kareen looks at her shoes. Tears start welling up.
I'm gonna go outside.
She starts walking away as Terrence continues.
Don't make me the bad guy. I was late on rent while I was waiting for your share. I'm trying to make it work too. Don't forget I'm helping you.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't forget. Rosie, come on, let's go.
He holds the door open as Rosie rushes through. Slam! The door closes behind them. And footsteps grow faint as they walk away and slowly get louder again. Hard knocking. Terrence opens the door and Rosie sticks her head in.
Not trying to intrude, but we forgot the wine.
He lays her in. She runs over to the coffee table, grabs the bottles, and runs right out. Terrence closes the door, silence for a second, and then more knocking. He swings the door open and Rosie peeks her head in again.
Not trying to intrude again, but please go easy on your sister. She tries really hard.
You don't understand.
I probably don't. And we all know she needs a little bit of a break right now, though.
They look at each other, they both exhale.
Now, if you would.
Terrence looks around to make sure the coast is clear, grabs Rosie by the ears, and licks her face from chin to forehead. She moans in ecstasy.
There's more where that came from, you little slut.
Yeah. I'll call you later.
Scene 2, exterior, Terrence's apartment, afternoon. Kareen sits out on the stoop, staring at a woman walking a tiny dog in Chanel dog clothes. Rosie walks out and plops down next to her.
Jesus. I need to get on this level. I just Googled this dog's outfit and it is the same as my overdue rent.
Yeah, but would you be happy?
Glance at the socialite and her fluffy Pomeranian walking without a care.
Yeah. So the park?
Scene 3, exterior, park, day. Rosie and Kareen sit on a bench watching a group of punky skaters attempting tricks. Rosie drinks from her paper-bagged wine bottle and passes it to Rosie. One of the skaters speeds towards the rail, jumping as he tries grinding his board on it, but he falls off.
Boo! Try again.
Man, you're relentless.
I came here to be entertained. And still, nothing.
A couple of the kids stop to give the girls a look.
Come on, Tony Hawk. I came for a show.
Pass the bottle back to Kareen, who takes a long swig.
Damn, save some for me.
Kareen continues to stare into space for a few beats before turning to Rosie.
I know you're fucking my brother.
Rosie is completely caught off guard.
What are you even talking about? That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. No. Terrence is cool, but man. Okay, fine. How'd you find out?
We've been friends long enough for me to read you. And I saw you the other day walking on his block, smelling of that Decor Noir shit or whatever the fuck he wears.
I'm bored.
Okay, whatever. Don't worry, I'm not mad. I just wish you would have told me, though. You know, you don't have to sneak around.
Oh, don't worry. We like to sneak around. It's fun.
Oh, okay, stop, please. No more.
Well, they continue sipping quietly, letting the conversation breathe a bit. One of the Mohawk skaters launches off a ramp, attempting a spinning trick, but takes a spill.
Ooh.
So what's up? You fuckers actually gonna land a trick or what?
Middle fingers fly from the crowd.
Sorry, guys.
Apologize.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. She didn't mean that. God damn it, Corinne. You need to stop doing that shit.
What? Why? You're being mean to these kids for no reason.
Mean? These little Nazis can handle it, trust me. Somebody's gonna tell them that they suck, so it might as well be me.
Fuck you, bitch.
I feel like you apologize for everything, even when you're not wrong. You let everybody just like steamroll you, and I fucking hate seeing it.
That's not true.
It is. It is absolutely true. It's always, it's okay, or never mind. People bump into you, and you say sorry to them.
Okay, I see. Now you're being mean to me.
No, I'm just letting you know that you're being mean to yourself right now.
So what? Am I supposed to walk through life acting like I don't give a shit? I can't do that. I'm not like you.
I'm not saying you have to be, but girl, you need to save those sorries for when they're actually necessary. I'm sorry I killed your cat. I can't drive manual. Come on, stand up. Come on.
Grabs Corinne by the shoulders and position her in front of her. Rosie lightly shoulder checks her.
What? Okay, your point?
My point is, excuse me is perfect. You admit a little fault, but it's not such a big thing. You try.
No, thank you. Okay, this is stupid.
But come on, stop being like that. Do it.
Reset. You begin walking towards each other and bump shoulders.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
No. Sorry. I told you. Let's go again.
Reset again. Walk, bump.
Excuse me.
See mismo. Again.
They set up again.
God, is this really necessary?
We're here, aren't we?
The skaters start to take notice and watch. Walk, bump. Corinne's annoyance grows.
Excuse me.
Okay. One more.
Okay, I think I got it.
Do it again.
Stand up, walk. This time Rosie checks Corinne hard, knocking her off balance.
Hey, what the fuck? Excuse me.
No, that's excuse you. Own your space again.
Walk. Check.
Excuse you.
Fuck yes. Again.
Walk. Check.
Excuse you.
Her voice goes throughout the park.
Corinne Cruz.
In the excitement, Rosie playfully squeezes Corinne's breast. Corinne reflectively slaps the shit out of her, full stop. Quiet. You stare at each other.
Wow, I'm just so sorry.
The skateboarders have all stopped and gawked with pleasure. They slowly start applauding. Wolf whistles echo in the park.
Again.
End scene.
It's hilarious. OMG. I love that. Stop apologizing. That's the story of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Fabulous. This is great. I can't wait to keep seeing where this goes. Michael, I love it.
Thank you very much.
Let's keep writing.
Thanks for having me.
Next one on. Keep it going until we reach the end of Hanukkah. All right. Next up to bat, we have Jose Manuel Pereira. What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Hi.
Great. And we got a bunch of actors from my hometown.
Yeah,
Viva
we got
la
a-
Valle. Yes, Viva
San
la Valle.
Antonio Connect.
Cast, where's the
Okay, let me go check this shit out.
Where's the rest of your cast?
Oh, okay. They should be coming in.
You okay over there?
so Mike, I think we got some technical issues going on right now.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me take care of this, and then we can continue.
Sure.
Okay,
So-
go on.
Thank you so much. So real quick, I guess before I introduce the cast, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Mike. Thank you so much to you, David, for giving me a deadline again. I hadn't written in a while, so I really, really appreciate it. Yeah. So the name of my play is Somewhere in the Miles. Playing the role of Anselma, we have beautiful Zulema Guevara. Playing Sofia, we have the wonderful Alessandra Almanza. Playing Eddie, we have the amazing Benjamin Melendez II, and playing Alonso, we have Elijah Hernandez, who's also incredible. We're showcasing a lot of talent tonight from the RGB, a couple of actors from Brownsville, an actor from McAllen. And so the play is basically about a family that's recovering from the death of their father, husband, and Anselma just found out that her estranged sister, who she hasn't seen in 20 years, is dying as well, and she lives in San Luis Potosí in Mexico. So she decides that she wants to see her. And so her two sons, who are very caring of her despite always being at odds with each other, decide to agree with her to take her on this road trip. And so they just finished agreeing to take this road trip. They are now on the road in a car with no working AC, and things just aren't going well for them right now. And so this is that scene.
Awesome. And on stage directions, we have the wonderful
Yes,
Robin.
the wonderful Robin L. Dimension. Robin, who's
Voices
also
of America alumni. So thank you for supporting teammates tonight.
thank you so
Great.
much, Robin.
Pleasure.
Let's hear it.
Somewhere in the Miles by Jose Manuel Pereira. There was a piercing silence, even with the music playing.
Mom, can you lower your window? It's way too hot back here, even with Lonzo's window down.
No,
Please.
no, me despeino toda.
But we're not even in Mexico yet. You have time to fix your hair.
No.
Also, why would you buy a car with leather seats? My legs keep getting stuck.
Pregúntale a tu papá. He's the one who wanted leather. He said it made the car look fancier.
That doesn't even make sense.
Neither did your father.
Your pops was pretty weird.
His blood was too strong. Now you two are worse.
Mom, I understand you calling Alonzo weird, but I'm literally the only one out of all of us with a normal life.
Says the guy who's road tripping with his mom and brother while leaving his wife and unborn child behind.
Just class up.
Deja mi hijo.
Thanks, Mom.
You're going to be an okay father.
Thanks, Mom.
Are you actually freaking out?
A little.
Do you remember how Dad used to drop us off at school every morning?
Only for elementary.
Yeah, but he did it.
I remember.
He would do it just to get that extra time with us because he always worked the night shifts. So mornings were his chance before we went to school.
Yeah, he was asleep on days I would stay home sick.
Yeah, well, he would drop us off, but it was up to me to bring us home. Anyway, the first time he asked me to, I ended up taking you to the house 3 blocks down from ours with Kuka. Remember that old lady without the teeth? God, she was scary.
This explains so much.
¿Por qué eres así?
I told you were gonna live with her.
Why did you hate me?
No, but see, that's the thing. You didn't even twitch. You knew that I was full of it then.
That's never been hard to figure out.
You walked yourself home. It was crazy. You were this little kid and you could barely read and you just worked everything out.
I don't remember this.
Oh, it was great. Mom beat the the poop out of me when she found out that happened. But well, I mean, when we told Dad about what you did, I mean, he just smiled. He said you'd always find your way home. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you're gonna be okay. The kid's in good hands.
See, the only thing I got from this story is how terrible of a brother you are. I'm glad you find child endangerment so funny. Remind me to never let you babysit.
All right, look, I'm the fun uncle. Besides, Ma will do all the babysitting. Everyone knows that Mexican grandmas are like second moms. All right, parents pay the bills, grandparents raise the babies. It's like the way of the world.
I'm not babysitting nobody.
Don't have to babysit, Ma.
I know. I don't need you to tell me.
Damn, dude, your baby isn't even born yet. Mom already doesn't like him.
Tú me puedes visitar, pero eso es todo. Les voy a chiflar, but I'm not changing diapers. I spent enough time taking care of your father while he was sick.
Mom, it wasn't Dad's fault he got a stroke.
Yes, it was. No one told him to eat like that, to drink that much. The doctor told him when he was 30 what his blood pressure was like. Tenía todo el tiempo del mundo para arreglarse, pero no. Terco. Le gustaba la mala vida. Y luego su mala vida se hizo mi vida. Eduardo, don't pretend like you didn't see. You're just as bad as this one.
Hey, Mom.
Your father couldn't walk after his second stroke. Como que el primero didn't do enough.
I know. I bought him a wheelchair.
Oh, gracias. Gracias por el wheelchair que nos hizo tanta falta.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Eduardo, I spent time changing my sister's diapers, your diapers, and then your father's.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Like, that's your job.
The car is reaching the checkpoint to cross into Mexico. At this point, sounds of traffic and people walking can be played to add to this effect. Aslema sees the bridge and opens the car door and walks out.
What the hell is she doing?
I don't know.
Stop the fucking car.
Where the fuck do I stop the car, Eddie? I'm literally in the middle of the fucking street.
She's heading towards the bridge.
Eddie, you're not driving. Get out of the car and go get her.
You should have said that. You pissed her off.
I thought talking about Dad would cheer her up.
Yeah, great job, genius.
Eddie exits the car and chases after Aslema. He reaches the center of the stage, but sees no sign of her. He reaches the entrance of the bridge.
How the hell does she walk so fast? She's like 80.
I'm 60, menso. I can walk circles around you. Ya tienes una pancita.
Mom, what are you doing?
Aslema walks out of the line to enter Mexico by foot. There is a line of faceless people. She stands at the end staring at her son.
I'm getting ready to cross.
All your stuff is in the car. There's no way they're going to let you in.
Mijo, it's so easy to get into Mexico. It's the crossing back that is hard. Pero tengo mi bolsa, I got some money and my passport. That's all I need right now.
You are not just going to go like that.
¿Sabes qué? Since I got that phone call, you have been acting like I'm made of glass. You're not the parent. I'm the parent. I no necesito que me cuides.
I'm sorry. I just want you to be safe, Mom. I just wanted to help you.
I know you say, but you're really bad at helping.
Can we please go back? I won't complain anymore. We can just find Alonso and drive to San Luis. It's so much better than walking there.
I wasn't going to walk, stupid. I was going to take the bus.
You always excel at the pet names, Mom.
I never liked having pets. Your father and your brother were enough.
That's not what I meant. Pet names, like...
If you want to get a dog, Eduardo, get a dog. I want to leave.
I know. I'm sorry. Look, let's go back. I'm sure Alonso is waiting for us.
Hey, Mom. Hey.
Alonso, what are you doing? Where's the car?
I left it parked by the corner store. Figured y'all would be over here, so I ran over.
Let's go back right now. It's too hot for Mom to be out like this.
I know that, man. I left the car running to see if I could, get the AC to work. Dad would always do that when it would mess up.
You did what?
I left the car running.
You were not this stupid, Alonso.
Eddie, it's daylight. No one is going to steal a car in broad daylight.
Fucking idiot!
Eddie runs past Alonso. He crosses the entire stage. At this point, the stage should be cleared out. He spins around, looking madly. Alonso walks behind him with El Salama in tow.
The car is gone.
Oh.
The car is fucking gone, Alonso.
And Selema trails behind them. She arrives to the empty parking spot.
I didn't walk back for this. ¿Dónde está el carro de tu papá?
They stole Dad's car, Mom.
Mom, I am so sorry.
Meh? That was Dad's car. He taught Alonso how to drive in that car. He taught me how to drive in that car. All you had is meh?
Ay, es un carro, Eduardo. Your father was not a car.
How cool would that be, though? Like, right? Like a transformer or something, like como Optimus Prime. Like Dad just turns like.
Optimus Prime was an 18-wheeler, you dumbass, not an old beat-down Lincoln.
Don't tell me what I already know.
Shut up. Dad loved that car. How do you not care, Mom?
¿Eh?
Why aren't you more upset? This is a big deal.
¿En serio?
How many memories were in that car, Mom? How many road trips did we take?
Ay, ¿qué le hace?
Don't do that.
Eduardo, why are you mad? Because I'm not mad?
I'm mad because you don't care about anything. All you care about is this stupid trip, and now I'm dragged into this.
Ah, mira qué grande eres. I didn't twist your arm to come. You sound like your father, blaming me for every wrong thing that happens in your life.
What is that supposed to mean?
Que tu papá no era Angelito. I'm tired of you pretending he was.
So the car wasn't enough? Now you have to ruin his memory too? Why are you making this all about you?
About me? When has anything ever been about me? Mothers are expected to swallow their pride and their wants while they feed their children. And now I have to pretend that he was perfect? He wasn't. I'm not perfect. I'm tired. I'm tired of putting it all away. Mijo, I asked for one thing, Eduardo. I want to see my sister. She's dying.
You haven't spoken to her in 20 years.
Más razón la quiero ver. You have your brother.
Can I get 20 years away from him?
No. No sabes qué bendecido eres que lo tienes a él. You need each other.
No, we don't.
To make one whole brain, yes, you do. You have your brother. You will have family when I go too.
Don't say that.
It's true.
No, no, Mom. You're gonna live forever.
Ay, ya, cállate. En serio, Eduardo. I want to be there to say goodbye to my sister. Ya estoy cansada de defenderme de mi hijo.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. I can call Jessica to pick us up. I just need to take her back and then we can hit the road again.
I'm not going to wait that long.
Then what do you suggest we do?
¿Todavía tienes tu billetera?
Yeah, I had it on me when I went after you.
¿Y tú?
Yeah, I drive with it in my back pocket. That's why my posture is so bad.
Why don't you just take your wallet out when you drive?
I forget it's there.
Just said it hurts your back.
Yeah, but I bet you're glad I got it on me.
We have no clothes.
Eso es lo de menos. Vamos a llevar el autobús.
Screw it. Let's go.
The lights should be dimmed at this point. Rows of chairs should be lined up to represent the seats of the bus. Scattered ensemble members fill in the seats. Asalema is sleeping on the seat behind Eddie and Alonso, who is sitting side by side. There is a young woman sitting in front of them. Alonso has his head leaning on Eddie.
Psst. Eddie. 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 Eddie.
Oh my God, what?
Are you awake?
What do you think?
Cool, I can't sleep either. Still can't believe we're taking a bus.
I know, Mom was talking about her dying soon, but at this point, I think we're all gonna go.
We'll be fine. We're brown. No one's gonna bother us.
You realize that crime happens mostly to the residents there, right?
I'll pretend I don't speak English then. Spanish.
Your English sucks just as much as your Spanish, buddy. I'm pretty sure tourists get it even worse.
Young woman sitting in front of them is listening to their conversation.
Actually, San Luis Potosí has moderate crime, no more than you'd experience in the US.
Hey, how do you know where we're going?
Is he serious?
We're all on the same bus, dumbass.
Oh, yeah, it's late, man.
It is. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Good night.
You're no fun.
I can't sleep either.
Want some company? I promise you I'm not a murderer.
That's like the first thing a murderer would say.
You're right. So I must be a pretty shitty murderer then. Huh?
Fair enough. You seem harmless.
That's what my manager said to me at my last job when he first hired me.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not allowed there anymore. Anyway,
Gets up from his chair. And
I'm
moves to
Alonso.
the seat next to her.
I'm Alonso. Nice to meet you.
Sophia,
You're not supposed to talk to strangers, stupid.
weren't you talking to me like 2 minutes ago?
She got you.
I'm sleeping.
No one's stopping you.
Is that your brother? Boyfriend?
Gross.
What?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I would have better standards than him, you know?
Well, I feel stupid now for not sticking with my first guest. So, why are you heading to San Luis Potosí? Business? Adventure?
Family stuff. We're traveling with my mom. She's got some shit that she needs to sort out with her sister. She hasn't talked to her in like years.
Sounds intense. That's nice of you and your brother to take her, though.
It's no big deal. What about you? You're not traveling by yourself, are you?
Yep.
Yikes. You're not scared?
Nah, fear is that little voice that stops us from doing the stuff that we want to do.
Fear also stops me from getting crushed when I want to cross the street.
But like, really, why don't we make more attempts to do things that make us happy? It's fear. It stops us from doing what we want.
You sound like those inspirational posts my tia shares on Facebook.
There's a reason people like those.
I guess. So why are you traveling on your own? Family too?
I want to see Las Posas.
¿Las qué?
Las Posas is this place in Ixita. It's this sculpture garden made by this guy named Edward James. I'm an art student. Well, I just got my BFA in art, and now I just kind of jumped into my master's.
Okay. So then you're poor.
I'm not poor.
How did you afford this bus? Do you need money? I got some change.
Stop it. I do fine. Plus, a bus isn't exactly bougie.
What? So what are you talking about? Have you seen the restrooms they have here? It's bigger than the one at my place. And the seats, it's like someone is hugging your ass.
Thank you for that mental picture.
My dad said I would have been a good poet. So Edward James, I'm guessing you're into surrealism?
What?
Surrealism. That's the stuff he was into, right? Like Dali and all that shit.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Alonso looks back to make sure his brother is asleep.
I usually act dumb. It's easier to get out of stuff, but you have no idea how much cool shit I really know.
So you pretend to be dumb to avoid responsibility.
No, I pretend to be dumb to avoid disappointing people. There's a difference.
That's some pretty bleak stuff. Gotta be lonely. No one knowing the real you.
It's not so bad. You learn to coast. You see, people have all these expectations, but like, that's the quickest way to be let down. So if you don't let people have expectations of you, you can never be let down.
Interesting. So why are you telling me?
Because you're a stranger. Dude, I'm not ever gonna see you again. Chances of that happening are slim.
Never say never.
I didn't say never. I said slim. Maybe I'll pass you by, but I won't remember. Neither will you.
Well, this just went from fun to depressing. What do you do when you want more for yourself?
I hadn't really thought about that. What do you do?
Sophia extends her hands out as if to present the moment to Alonso.
I'm here, aren't I? It's just going for it. It's okay to have expectations.
I'm here too. I barely lifted a finger to get here. Well, I mean, I packed the car, but...
Car? Why are you on a bus if you have a car?
It's a long story, but mostly it was my brother's fault.
Sounds like you two have a pretty good relationship.
It's never boring.
Mm.
I'll never tell him this, but I kind of like the fighting.
Boy, you are really taking advantage of this whole stranger talking thing, aren't you?
Oh yeah. It's like therapy, but I don't have to pay anything.
I am going to charge you for this session, though.
I told you I have some loose change. You know, most people just juggle lemons, you know.
Well, Alonso yawns. He turns around and leans back his head. He drifts off into sleep and the lights fade to black. The lights come up on after a few seconds to Eddie and Asalema standing up between the rows of chairs. Eddie shakes Alonso awake.
Hey, Lonzo. Lonzo, wake up.
What?
We just
What?
got. It's a rest area. We have to get down.
Ya, levántate, esta no es tu casa.
Can we buy breakfast?
Sure, but you're paying.
Okay, I got you. Wait, have you seen my wallet?
You can't be serious.
I swear to God, I had it here, and then I was talking to Sophia, and where's Sophia?
That's scene.
Yeah.
Yes. Sweet. Oh man, those poor dudes. And wow, those poor. I just feel bad. I don't know, but this is great. This is great. This is the everything about the dynamics and the mother and the things they're not talking about is. I want to know more. I want to see this journey. I want to see how they're able to come together as a family. This is a great journey. All these pieces are great. All you guys are doing great, and the actors. I love it. We're down. We're here to our final one of the night. Thank you all for coming on this journey with us tonight. Let me introduce Emma Clay and her band of Merry Misfits. And we do have a little bit of a casting change at the last minute. Miss Robin Dimension is stepping in. Good thing she's such a marvelous actress. She's going to cold read for one of the actors who had a blackout and lost their power and their internet and all that. So,
Thank you, Robin. COVID living.
Emma, tell us about this piece and introduce your actors and we'll.
Sure. So, as you know, David, I was going to present something else tonight, a continuation of what I started with, The Voices of America. And the day before the pages were due, I was like, oh, well, I have this other idea. Let me just write it down and see what happens. And so this is a very, very, very new idea. And so basically, if you could imagine like the big comfy couch girl, but imagine her as like really not happy with her life and like an alcoholic kind of. This is sort of like about this character, Grace, played by Eternanda. This is sort of about her journey, just trying to find herself and trying to find satisfaction and fulfillment. Meanwhile, she struggles with a lot of things. So, yes.
We're going to see the first 10 pages of a new work then, right? Or something.
15 pages.
But it's the beginning, right? So you really don't have to explain too much, right?
Yeah, it's right from the beginning.
Cool, fabulous. Introduce your actors.
All right, so we have Eternanda playing Grace. We have Robin playing Anne, Jen, and Neighbor. We have Marta on stage directions. We have Matthew as Jason, Christine as Hillary. We have Priyanka as Dave and Tori, Morgan as Kayla and producer, and I believe that is everyone. So I will let them take it away, and the piece is called Fix Me.
What's it called?
Fix Me?
Okay, let's hear it. Fabulous.
Fix Me. Interior, Brooklyn Steiner Studios TV set day. Cameras on set face a young woman dressed in brightly colored children's clothes. She is exuberant, kind of like one of those Disney Channel kids, but actually a grown woman.
And so, with a little bit of newspaper and some tape, you can make your own furniture just like me. But make sure you get permission from your parents. Who knows? Maybe they'll want to make some too. Be sure to tune in next week when I'll be making picture frames from recycling. The perfect gift for your friends and family this holiday season. This is Peggy signing off. Bye, everyone. Bye.
You're on mute.
And cut. That's a wrap.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next week.
Grace makes her way to the back hallway toward her dressing room. She waves and smiles to the other castmates and crew. Her smile slowly fades to a scowl as she enters her dressing room. She swiftly shuts the door and starts looking feverishly for something. Her vape. She finds it and takes a long hit. She holds it in. Dave, the director, enters.
Hey, just wanted to say good job out there.
Grace smiles and nods, holding in the smoke.
Oh, I know you like to save your voice after shooting. Okay, just wanted to swing by. Have a good night, okay?
Grace smiles and nods and waves him goodbye. Once they're gone, she releases a big cloud of smoke. Dave re-enters.
Oh, one more. Damn it, Grace, what did we tell you about that?
I'm sorry. You know I like a little puff after work. Sue me.
We could. This is a family program. No drinking or smoking on set.
Well, I'm not smoking per se.
I'm serious, Grace. You gotta cut it out.
Why, Dave, it's fine. Okay? Ratings are fine. Everything's fine. Besides, you think I act like a freaking 5-year-old sober? You're wildly mistaken, my friend.
Grace packs up her things, getting ready to leave, and pats Dave on the back as she leaves.
Don't worry about me, Davey. Look, I'll see you Monday. Tell wifey I said what up.
Grace throws on her sunglasses and exits. Cut to exterior parking lot of studio early evening. Grace is leaving the studio parking lot. Very attractive actor types are leaving their shoot at the same time.
Oh my God, Grace, is that you?
Oh, hey!
Oh my God, hi, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. We just started the 3rd season of Dreamland. You know how crazy it is on a network, or maybe you don't. Are you still on that Piggly Wiggly show?
It's actually called Wiggle Piggle, Wiggle Wobble. But yeah, I am.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, me and some castmates are heading to dinner, and then we have this studio party over the weekend, so super busy.
A number of attractive male actors exit the studio. Grace notices Jason, a delicious male model, immediately.
Hey, Hillary, you ready?
Oh yeah, of course. Jason, you know Grace. She is one of the leads of Pickle Pogs. Isn't that great?
Sweet. Nice to meet you. Hillary, we should head out.
Oh, of course. Oh, Grace, I would invite you, but it's cast and significant others only, you know. But hey, we'll catch up. Okay, take care. Bye.
Grace waves goodbye to them and walks in the opposite direction, annoyed, embarrassed, and envious. Cut to interior downtown bar evening. The bar is filled with folks eager for a post-work happy hour special. Grace's friends, Kayla and Tori, sit at a table, drinking and musing about their lives.
And so then I say, if this is what you're planning to pay, then you don't want me to be a part of the project. And I walked. I'm telling you, you got to stand for something or you'll fall, period.
Okay, so when's your next gig?
Well, I don't have one. I need to go to an audition.
So you just don't have a job then?
I mean, yeah, but like my integrity is bigger than one shitty gig.
Oh, is your integrity also bigger than your rent? I'm kidding.
Grace enters, slightly stoned.
Hello, my people.
Oh, look who decided to join us, the queen of TV for audiences 6 and under.
At least I got a job.
And because you got a job, next round is on you.
Woo. Only because I love you, though.
Grace and Kayla laugh and embrace.
All right, y'all. What's the move for the night?
I'm out for the night. I have to pack for my trip.
What trip? Trip for what?
Hello, it's December, holidays, merriment, cheer, good tidings and all.
Oh, sorry, I'm not familiar.
Anyway, me and Derek are going to my parents' house for the holidays.
Oh snap, it's Meet the Parents up in here?
I know. I'm excited. It's a big step for us.
Good for you, girl. I'm right behind you out in the city.
Wait, what? What happened to spending the holidays together?
We did that last year.
So y'all just gonna leave me?
Oh, dramatic much? We'll be back. Just want some family time away from the city, you know.
Yeah, why'd you go see your folks?
The thought gives me hives.
No, I'm sure it's not that bad. Beats being up here alone, right?
Does it? Well, since y'all are leaving, then we gotta do it up this weekend.
I don't know about that. You tend to get,
amazing and great. Yeah. Come on. It'll be fun. Come on.
Cut to montage of the friends hanging out, drinking, dancing, laughing, and having a good old debaucherous time. Perhaps Grace has more fun than the other two, and the drinking montage eventually becomes mostly Grace. Cut to interior of Grace's apartment, morning. Grace wakes up on Sunday, unsure of where the weekend went. There is some fast food and empty bottles around her. She checks her voicemail. The first is from her sister, Jen.
Hi, Grace. It's me again. Haven't heard from you in a while. Just wanted to check in. How's the show going? I was thinking if you have some time off, maybe you could come here for the holidays. The whole family.
Grace ends the voicemail and clicks on the next one from her agent, Annie.
Grace, big casting for you this week. It's an industrial. Shoot for Bleach.
She hangs up and puts down the phone. She reaches for her weed. She lights up, sits on the couch, and turns on the TV. She sees Dreamland, equivalent of Riverdale, season 2, starring Hillary. She scowls and breathes sharply. Her leg starts bouncing up and down. She picks up her phone and almost texts her friends, but remembers they've left the city. In spite of herself, and as the show plays, she goes to Hillary's Instagram and watches her stories where Hillary is booed up with Jason at the studio party. She takes a big drag from her joint and puts her phone down. She stares at the ceiling and breathes sharp again, irritated. She grabs her jacket and leaves the apartment. Cut to interior, Brooklyn apartment complex, afternoon. Grace walks up the stairs until she reaches her destination. She knocks on the door. Out walks Jason.
Oh, hey, Grace. What are you doing here?
Why didn't you invite me to that studio party?
Oh, it was really casual, like not a big deal at all.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? You would say that? You would say that. Yep. I know you were with Hillary the whole night.
She's my castmate, and you know it looks good if we're,
No, I don't know. What?
giving the appearance that we're, involved. That doesn't mean anything is going on. I promise.
He seems sincere and walks out of the doorway closer to Grace. He gently puts his hand behind her neck and strokes her cheek with his thumb.
It's not a big deal. Okay?
Grace is silent and tries to avoid his gaze, but he hooked her. She smiles slightly and looks down.
Okay.
Jason slides his hand down her arm and grabs her hand, pulling her into his apartment for some nookie. Cut to interior, Jason's bed, evening. Jason and Grace lay in bed cuddling. His phone alarm rings and he starts to get up. Grace tries to grab him.
Stay in bed.
Sorry, babe. Duty calls.
What duty?
Just another industry thing.
Inside, she hopes he will ask her to come with, but he doesn't and continues to get ready to leave.
So, what's the thing?
Nothing major. Just drinks, networking, schmoozing,
So you want some company?
No, I think I better go alone. But maybe next time?
Yeah. Right.
Look, come on. It's just work. Okay?
Yeah. And you did forget that I am also an actor. And I would love to go to some of these things, you know?
Yeah, but you do like kid stuff, you know?
Kid stuff.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's cool if you're just starting out, but
I've been acting since I was in the 8th grade, okay? You decided you wanted to act like 2 seconds ago, and you're on a freaking network?
I mean, just think about how it made me look, you know? I mean, me showing up with I don't know. I mean, you can pretty much do the show drunk. Like, it's not a big deal.
Hey, 1 drink before a show does not equate to drunk.
Look, it's just better if I go alone and just hang out with Hillary. It's just for social media. They eat it up. It just means more exposure. And when you start really acting, then maybe.
Oh, no. So now I'm not a real actress?
Grace starts to get up and get her things.
I mean, you could go to an audition for things you know and try to move on and move up or whatever. You don't have to be stagnant and play a 5-year-old forever.
Whatever, Jason, whatever. I'm trying to do the best I fucking can, okay? I'm sorry I'm not a freaking model and had a damn agent and had a damn agent contract handed to me on a silver fucking platter. I worked my ass off for my career, okay?
Don't you want more?
Whatever, Jason.
Grace is done dressing and takes her things and leaves. Cut to interior bar evening. We see Grace downing shots and drinks at the bar alone. After many drinks, she is sufficiently drunk and stumbles out of the bar to her apartment, but not before making another visit to Jason's. She makes her way back up the stairs and bangs on and kicks his door.
Jason, you fucking slut. You open this goddamn door, Jason.
As the noise continues, people start to peer out of their doors. Someone pulls out a phone and starts recording.
Jason, you stupid hoe. You get out here. It's time the world know that we are fucking.
Ma'am, it's midnight. Would you mind?
You want to know what I wouldn't mind? You staying the fuck out of my business. I also wouldn't mind if this stupid fuckboy would let me inside. I let him inside my vagina. And he gotta let me inside the apartment.
Out of the neighbor's doorway appears a neighbor's child.
Mommy, that's Peggy.
Go to sleep, sweetheart. We don't need to see this.
Hi, Peggy.
Oh, God.
More neighbors peer out. More cameras are out. Grace tries to cover her face and runs, stumbles down the stairs. Cut to interior, Grace's apartment Monday morning. Grace slowly wakes up, groggy and gross, still in Sunday's clothes. She reaches for her phone. It's dead and she has no idea what time it is. She runs to her room to check her computer. It's 9:15 a.m. Call time was 7 a.m. She freaks out but is still hungover and moves slow. She rinses her mouth and face, throws on sunglasses and runs out of the apartment. Cut to interior TV set later in the morning. Grace approaches set, still in Sunday's clothes. She stumbles into her dressing room, puts on her costume sloppily. Dave comes in.
Well, you look like hell.
Please, not today.
Hey, if there ever was a day, it would be today. You show up late, no notice, no apology, and...
I'm sorry, it was just... You know?
Yeah, who are you telling?
Dave pulls out their phone and shows Grace an Instagram video of her in Jason's hallway, drunk and cursing.
Dave,
Yeah, I don't want to hear it, Grace. We are going to have to send you home.
Okay, but what about my shots? Like, what about the picture frame?
We're just going to give that segment to someone else.
Dave, I'm fine, okay? I'm fine. Just let me.
Go home.
Dave leaves the dressing room. Grace has a mini freak out thinking she's on the verge of losing her job. She runs onto the set.
Dave, I'm okay. I swear. Just let me.
The studio lights are blinding. Grace is woozy as she attempts to grab props from her castmate who is in the middle of making picture frames. One frame breaks.
Grace, enough!
No, Dave, come on, please,
The
please.
castmate pulls hard on a prop Grace has grabbed. Grace loses balance and falls to the ground. Dave walks over and helps her get back up and into her dressing room.
Come on, Grace. Let's not do this.
Dave.
Just then, Grace throws up on Dave. She stands there grossed out and speechless. She looks around at the scene she's caused.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
She runs to the dressing room and sinks to the floor and cries. Cut to interior producer's office, afternoon. Grace, her agent Annie, and the producer sit in an office to discuss her fate.
The incident report states that she yelled, "Jason, you stupid hoe, get out here. I want the world to know we're fucking." Referenced her female genitalia, yelled expletives while intoxicated, all in front of a child, no less. And I haven't even gotten to the part about your behavior on set.
Yes, all of this is correct, but
And these videos have gone somewhat viral. Luckily, most people still don't know who you are, which is good news.
Grace has been under some duress recently, and this kind of behavior is very typical for my client.
Grace, any words?
I'm just, look, I'm really sorry for everything. I have been under duress, and this kind of behavior is very atypical for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to ask that you take some time away from the show. We'll need you to work toward and prove your sobriety. Just take some time to please get it together. Your viewings are always consistent, so we'll revisit your employment after the holidays.
Thank you. And to confirm, this would be like a leave without pay kind of situation, right?
This is a suspension. And yeah, we're not paying you.
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
Grace and Annie leave the office, semi-relieved, but also kind of blown. Cut to exterior foyer of producer's office later in the afternoon.
Well, at least you're not completely out of a job.
Yeah. Look, I'm really, really sorry about all of this.
Well, yeah, you should be. I mean, you acted insane. I mean, who was that person, Grace?
I don't really know.
Look, why don't you just focus on getting sober? Maybe spend some time with your support system, family, whatever.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna go to Hollywood.
Cut to exterior, Hollywood, Maryland, afternoon. Montage of images and scenery from Hollywood, Maryland. Images include a sign that says the neighborhood is a livable community. Bland and boring suburban houses and minivans galore. It's drab, but it's all right. Grace faces a small brick house. She takes a deep breath and approaches the door. End of excerpt.
Yay! Fabulous acting, fabulous writing. This is so exciting. And look, I'm a poet. Just all the rhyming. Great job, everybody. Fabulous. Keep working on this. Great start to a new piece. Very exciting and hilarious. And just everything tonight was just so wonderful. And I'm so proud of you all and all the work you're putting out there into the world. Keep writing them. Get them made, give all of these actors, paying jobs with these pieces. We got to keep going. We got to keep supporting each other. And it's like, by ourselves, we'll just sink to the bottom. But, if we can use each other to make a raft, maybe we can all stay afloat somehow. I don't know. So great job to everyone. So, y'all, Mike, any last words? Anything you want to say?
Everybody, I'll bring everybody that's still in the room. Come back. Let's see all your beautiful faces. Give it up for everybody and unmute yourself for a second. Let's make some beautiful noise.
Everybody.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you. Fantastic job, everyone.
Killed it.
Everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you to David Davila, who created this class.
David Davila.
Thank you, David.
Everybody else, thank you guys so much for coming out to Voices of America Writers Presentation. Fingers crossed, we will be having some workshops next year. We're in talks with our teacher. So we'll continue this process and give a huge thank you to all of the artists that have participated tonight, writers and actors. I think I have to click the button so you could see all of them, their beautiful faces. Thank you. And thank you out there on YouTube land. Don't forget to everybody point down, click to subscribe and like it. Did we do it right, Matthew?
Yes, don't forget to smash that button.
Yeah.
And it is coming to the end of the year. If any of you want to make a tax deductible donation to the Playground Experiment,
you can actually go to our website this time. If you go to our website and then there's a little donate button, feel free. But also be on the lookout. We will be having our end of the year raffle where we raffle off some fabulous prizes for the end of the year. So be on the lookout and email for that. If you're not on our email list, go to thepge.com and click join us.
You could win a date with Luis, you know? Like,
yes,
you know?
yes.
What?
I don't know if he would be, is that actually legal if we push it like that? I don't think that's legal if we force that. Is that? Okay, on that note, everybody say goodbye to our YouTube family. Bye, YouTube. We're gonna